Hello and howdy. Welcome to Uncle Jeff's classroom. I'm Uncle Jeff, the teacher they just can't forget. And I will be negotiating this journey of learning English with you. English is used worldwide in all types of endeavor. It is therefore important to be able to both speak it well and write it well. It will be the focus of Uncle Jeff's classroom to have you doing both and doing them not just well, but very, very well. In this, our first lesson, we will show you the different types of words which we call parts of speech. We will also show you how they get their names through their different functions and use. I believe we'll let one see what improvement is realized as early as possible. In this vein, I will give you a short 4-item quiz that we will get back to at the end of the lesson. Get your pencil and paper, and let's get started. Write out these sentences and identify the highlighted word in each. This is a lovely song. The word there is lovely. They are practicing for the match. The word there is practicing. The dog ran across the street. The word there is across. Dancing is my favorite hobby. The word there is dancing. Well, we'll get back to those at the end of the lesson. But for now, let's get started with the lesson. The first thing that should be clearly understood is that no word on its own is a part of speech. It takes its part of speech from how it is used. You will see what I mean in a little while. Here we go. There are 8 different parts of speech, each with its own function. Let's name them and identify how each is used. Adjectives, words that are used to describe nouns or pronouns. We have a good principle. The word good, the adjective, is describing the principle. Generally, they answer the questions which and what. Which boy, the tall one. Which color, the blue one. So on and so forth. Adverbs, words that are used to modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. School usually begins at 9 a.m. Generally, the word there is usually. Generally, they answer the questions when and how. All words that end in ly are not adverbs. Remember this. Lonely, or look at me and see an example. Ugly. Those are used as adjectives usually. Conjunctions. Words that are used to join or relate other words, phrases, or sentences. Mary and Jane are sisters, but because therefore are also used as conjunctions. And that one, the answer is and. Nouns. Words that are used to identify or name people, places, and things. I live in a nice house. The word house there is the noun. There are common nouns, proper nouns, abstract nouns, all different types of nouns that you get to learn as you go further into Uncle Jeff's classroom teaching. Prepositions, words that are used to show a relationship between a noun or pronoun and another word or word group. We walked through the rain. The word through there is a preposition. Bring the link between the rain and what we are doing. Interjections, words that are used to express sudden emotion or command and are always followed by an exclamation mark. Remember that they are always followed by an exclamation mark. Stop! You're hurting me. The word stop there, the exclamation, they're coming after that interjection. Pronouns, words that are used to stand in place of nouns. He is never at home. There may be definite personal pronouns or indefinite pronouns, such as each, anything, or none. Verbs, that's another part of speech. These are words used to express an action or to identify a state. When I say identify a state, I mean things like be, is, am, are. Those are all states. Those are not actions on their own. They love cake. There may be transitive or intransitive verbs that carry an object or do not carry an object. That may determine it. Transitive verbs do, intransitive verbs do not. It is important to understand their use if you're not to run yourself into trouble. Let me show you what I mean by using the word swimming. Swimming. People often see words like ing as verbs, but that's not always the case. Swimming is my favorite sport. And in that case, is the name of something. So it's a noun, the name of the sport. I I'm swimming in the race. Here it's being used as a verb. The action will be doing, I'll be swimming, that's an action. He is my swimming coach. What type of coach? My swimming coach. Here is being used as an adjective, describing the type of coach. So remember, no word is a part of speech on its own. It depends how it is used. Now let's get back to the quiz we gave at the beginning. You sure you had the time and you did it well? In sentence 1, the word lovely is an adjective, describing the noun sound. In sentence 2, the word practicing is a verb expressing an action. Before we go on to that, I want to make another point with this word practicing. You can see practicing being used in different situations. Look at the spelling. If you see practicing with the S, it's a verb. If you see practicing with a C, it's an adjective or a noun. But that we will touch on as we go forward. Okay? In sentence 3, the word across is a preposition, establishing the relationship between the street and the dog's action. In sentence 4, the word dancing is a noun, giving the name of the activity. Is here again the ing. I am dancing, bailar, that be a verb, but dancing is a noun that's used there. I hope this lesson was helpful to you, and I look forward to sharing many more with you. To ensure this, please click on the subscribe button so to keep these lessons coming. I thank you and say goodbye for now from Uncle Jeff to you who spent the time here in Uncle Jeff's classroom. Until next time.